Hi everyone, in this session we'll see access specifiers and or access modifiers. Access specifiers or access modifiers. Access specifiers or access modifiers in Python. So mainly we are having public, private, protected access modifiers in Python. So you know in C++ we are having public, private and protected access specifiers, or in Java we are having public, private, protected and default access specifiers. In your Python we are having three access specifiers. Those are public, private and protected. Okay, public, private and protected. So these access specifiers we can use in front of variables and methods in Python. Variables and methods. So while you are using these access specifiers, we can provide security. That means we can restrict the user to access particular variable or method, means properties from class. Okay, right. So whenever if you are using access specifiers or access modifiers, various object oriented languages like C++, Java, here Python control access modifications which are used to restrict access to the variables and the methods of a class. Most programming languages has the three forms of access modifiers, which are public, private and protected in the class. For Python uses single underscore. The symbol to determine the access control for the specified data member, means variables or member functions, means methods of the class. Access specifiers in the Python have an important role to play in securing data from unauthorized access and in preventing it from being exploited. So you know, a class in Python has three types of access modifiers. Those are public access modifier, protected access modifier and private access modifier. Got the point? Here we can see that example so that you can understand one by one. Okay, see here we can discuss about the theory on simple example. Then we can go for another examples. I will write some code to make a clear understand about this private, public, protected access specifiers. Got the point? Now I can give an example. Go to IDLE. So it has opened, right? You can go for file and new. I have taken here. You can write the program. Okay, so I can explain here itself some points, make some clear. So public means if you are not defining any symbol in front of variable or method, those are public variable and public methods. If that variables or methods are public, then these we can access from anywhere. Anywhere we can access those variables and methods anywhere. Okay, next coming to this private variables or methods, then we cannot access outside of the class. we can access only within the class, only within the class, private variables or private methods. If it is protected, if it is a protected variables or methods, then we can access in the derived classes also. The derived classes. Derived means, so if you are performing inheritance relationship among the classes, then in those classes also we can access these protected variables and methods. So for representing public we are not using any symbol, but for representing private we can use double underscore symbol, double underscore method name or variable name, method name or double underscore variable name or method name. Okay, like df double underscore method name. Next, if it is a private, this is for private, right? And if it is a protected, we can write by using single underscore symbol, a equal to 10. Single underscore means that is a protected variable, and if it is a method, single underscore method name means that is protected method. Got the point? So that means these are access till the derived classes. It is a private means we can access within the class only, If it is a public means we can access these variables and methods anywhere. Got the point? Anywhere. So these are some important points you can remember. So if you see the example, you can understand one by one. So here I can show you that public and private data members. So class ABC, then within this class you can define one method, or you can use constructor concept here. So I am taking constructor means we are using init method. Init, within that you can pass some variables. Self is default argument, so this value provided by the interpreter automatically, you no need to care about that. Next, var variable 1 and variable 2, so two arguments I have here. So within that, self dot variable 1 is the public variable, public object variable. So var1 I can assign here. So while you are initializing constructor with value, while you are creating object, so self here the object variable 2 is the private variable. Private variable means how you can represent by using double underscore, that you can remember here. Next thing, after that here I am going to create one method to display that values. Okay, def some display method. So within that you can use, this is a instance method, right? You can use self augment. Within this method I can print the values of variable 1 and variable 2. So from class method var1 equal to, separate with comma, then you can use that variable var1. Okay, same way you can write, you can print variable 2 also. Variable 2 is a private variable, right? Private data member. Okay, variable 2. Then here you can write variable 2 that is private, right? Double underscore you can use. After that you need to call the init method. How you can call? Whenever if you are creating object means the init method will call, right? So I'm creating object obj equal to means object name equal to class name. The construct within this we can pass the values to initialize the object init method values 10 comma 20 I am giving. Okay, so while initializing these values, the variable 1 value is 10 and variable 2 value is 20. Now I can call display method also. So instance method, how we can call? Now object name obj dot method name is what? Display, right? You can call the display method here so that I can print variable 1 and variable 2. These are available within the class, right? Method and variables are within the class. Now I am trying to access those variables in the out of the class. So out of the class from main module, the variable 1 equal to, so here I can, this should be in the string. Okay, variable 1 separate with comma and the reference is obj dot var1. Same way you can try to access variable 2 also, obj variable 2, that is private variable. So can I execute this program? Now you can see, can I access the variable? So this is public variable and this is private variable. We can use these symbols to represent private variable. So private variables also we can access within the method, within the class. This method available within the class, right? So we can access while you are calling this method. If the out of that class means these are out of the class, now you can see what will happen. First we will see within the class, then we will see out of the class. Control X, and now I am saving. So this is example for public and private variables. Okay, dot py something, some name you can use. Run this program. Invalid syntax class. You can use F5 shortcut. What will happen? Class name ABC. Okay, I have given capital letter, small letter only we should give. So now I can save F5. So from class method variable 1 is 10 and here also I have given same thing, right? So from class method, from main module, okay, main module I did not write. So from class method variable 1 10 value and from class method variable 2 10 value. Got the point? So now I am trying to access these variables, public and private variables, out of the class. So public variable we can get, but private variable we cannot access, right? So it will throw exception. Try here. It will throw exception. See here, public variable I got it out of the class also, but coming to private variable it will throw exception. See here, line number 11, we are having error in the print statement. Attribute error, that is attribute error. ABC object has no attribute variable 2. So ABC object doesn't have that attribute variable 2. So in this way it will throw exception, it will throw error. Got the point? So that means private variables we cannot access from out of the class. That is the point you can remember. Okay, so if I change the variable 2 is protected variable, can I access here? Can I access here? Can I access? Yes, I can access that. So that variable we can access. So I need to change the code. Variable 2, variable 2, controllers, then press F5 so that you can get. What the point? Protected means if it is a protected variable, that means if you are using singular underscore means that is a protected variable. That protected variable also we can access out of the class till where to derived class also till derived class, that we can see here. If it is derived class means how we can create. So you can create another class def, then you are trying to access this protected variable, we can access. What the point? So if it is another package, then it will be difficult to access that protected variables. That means we cannot access it with the exception. So this will take some time. Okay, for that we need more examples to explain this all those things. One by one we can see in the next video. Okay.